storytelling, photography tips, price and negotiation techniques are some of the important things you need to know as a new thrift business owner. Let's go. Everyone, and welcome to today's episode of Okrika for beginners. I'm so sorry that we didn't have a video yesterday and for yesterday, although I was not really doing anything important. I was just too tired and I have a lot of courses I was taking online, so I was very busy sort of. So day first I was supposed to talk about branding and storytelling, and yesterday I was supposed to talk about photography tips. Today is sourcing and then costing and pricing to your buyers. So let's dive into it. On branding and storytelling, like I said, when I started the business, it was not really something that I had a lot of capital for. But one of the things that stood out was the ability to like tell people how I was doing it. Now you don't have to give them all the details. All they just needed is the basics, like the basics of what you are doing. You don't need to tell them I went to this today, I went to this tomorrow. You need to tell a story to your buyers on why they should buy from you. I mean, okay, I'm selling this thing, this chiffon top because it's an office wear, and if you buy a bill from me, you're going to get items for office ladies, big mummies, and the like. So you need to sell a story for them to patronize you. They need to know why they are buying from you. They need to know why your home bill is different from the other bill. I've been doing UK and Canada only, and that has actually stood out for me because when people want to buy from me, they know I don't do China, and that's because they've read it on my page, my stories, and the likes. So you need to know how to brand your market with storytelling. You need to understand that people are not going to buy because you're asking them to buy. They need a conviction on why they are coming to buy from you. I mean, you're not the only thrift seller, so why am I coming to buy from you? Then when I'm talking about branding, I'm talking about making yourself visible. People need to know that when they come to you, they are coming to buy not just quality, because you can get quality anywhere. They are coming to buy a brand that, okay, I'm just starting, but because I'm just starting, I'm trying to make sure everything I sell is quality. Do you understand? I am just starting now because I'm just starting as a brand. If you are buying 5, you are getting 1 free. I am just starting now because I want you to support my business as a brand. If you are buying 10 clothes, it is free bill. You need branding. You need to like package yourself. You need to sell to people what they want to hear. That's on branding and storytelling, which I hope you understand. On photography, sometimes most of us will say we don't have phone to take good camera and good picture. I mean, when I started, I really didn't have phone. If I didn't occur to me those times to take pictures. So most of my pictures now are from last year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I don't have pictures from 7 years ago. Do I regret it? Yes, because it would have shown how far I have come. But despite that, time and technology has made it very easy that even with some apps, you can cut your particular, you can snap this top now and put it on a dummy, a replica of a human. So you don't need to have a dummy to post these clothes. Do you understand what I'm saying? By the way, do you know that this chiffon top, I need to make video, I think last year November, no, not early last year, sha. It is over a year now and it is Okrika. That's quality. Back to my gist. So you can snap your clothes. You can borrow mannequin. You can borrow hanger, something as small as hanger. When you hang something, the beauty is going to come out. Apart from that, you can iron. Invest in iron in Okrika, because if you don't iron, a rough item in Okrika does not look very good. Until you iron that clothes, you won't see the beauty of the clothes. In one of my reels on this YouTube, there is this particular clothes that I wore to one event, and that particular clothes, when I ironed it, you will not believe it's the same one as when it was rough. You need to invest in ironing, because ironing will bring out the beauty of what you are selling. You need to invest in hanger so that you can see it. You might even need to invest in yourself. If I want to sell this top, I can wear this top on a skirt, I can wear it on a trouser, I can wear it on a leggings, to show people that this is how this top is going to look like on a skirt, on a trouser, and on the leggings. That way they would know how the clothes looks like when they want to buy it, and it would even foster encourage them to buy, because when they see you looking all smart and dapper, they want it. That is photography. You need to understand that people see what they buy. Like when they see it, there are things that you go to market, you don't have the intention of buying it though, but once you see it, you know that, oh, this thing I want to buy it, oh, this thing looks good on you, where do you sew it? I'm sure most of you have saved style online on your phone, and that's because when you saw it, the style looked appealing to you. It's also the same thing with Okrika. Lastly, on costing and pricing to buyers, you need to understand that when you buy Okrika, in fact, when you buy any items that you're selling, there are a lot of costs you need to put on that particular item. Because you are a newbie, and because we are talking about small scale business, because we are also talking about selling from home, I am going to remove money for shop, but I'm going to add money for transport, and I'm going to add money for branding and packaging. As a business owner, in fact, even as at now, the major regret I have in my business would be this costing and pricing, because I sell myself so short that I was using my money to fund the business. If you buy a chiffon top of 20 for 10,000 naira, that is 500 naira per month. If you take 2,000 naira transport to go and buy this top, that is not 10,000 again, that is now 12,000. If you enter buy Camara, if you drink Coke or Pepsi on the road, if you buy bread, that is no longer 12,000 naira again, that is now 13,000. In that 13,000, if you come back home in the night, and the time you used to go for 2-4 hours would have given you maybe 2,000 naira in the working scale salary, that is no longer 10,000, that is now 15,000. So when you are dividing your 20 clothes, you are dividing it by 15,000. You don't forget that you've not added your profit too, which is like 750 per one as cost price. Before you now have your profit, that's like 900 or 1,000. When you want to sell, you cannot sell everything at the same rate. So you can sell some for 1,500, you can sell some for 1,000, you can sell some for even 700. So that when you sell for 1,500 would cover up for the remaining lapses of 700. If not, you are only going to be selling Okrika, you will not see money. And I think I did that for like close to 2 years. As a matter of fact, even selling from home, when a customer tells you that I want top, and you say this top is 700, and they tell you your house is far, meet me at the junction. Do you know that from your house to the junction, you spend transport fare to the junction to go and give them? You will spend transport fare back. When you remove that transport fare on the money of the chiffon top, do you see that you don't make profit? Exactly. That's just it. So my own advice is get a dispatch rider. The customer that wants to pay should pay. The dispatch rider will come to your house to pick up the pay, or the person should come to your house, or both of you would agree that if I'm bringing this thing to you, you are paying my transport fare, to and fro. Collect the money for your goods before you leave your house. So the way you now get there, both of you should go and be dragging the transport fare. It is very, very, very necessary for you to do your pricing and your costing. If not, you will just be selling. Like I said, you got to pay. My mom was like, why are you always saying you're broke? You're broke. When you are selling market, I was selling, I was not making profit because technically I was not doing my calculations rightly. I was using my money to fund the business. Like the little profit I felt I was making was going into the business through transportation, through miscellaneous, like a lot of things. And I would go and do a bill for you. Then I'll carry it from my house. Use 500 naira to take it to the park. You know, it's a load. Use 500 naira back to my house. That's 1,000. Meanwhile, on these goods, I did not even make 1,000. Maybe that 1,000 is even my profit. Or maybe I even made 2,000 naira profit. I was supposed to make 2,000 naira profit. And now, because I spent 1,000, 1,000 is already gone. The day I realized that people that send us goods from Kutonu, they collect 300 naira to carry from their shop. They are the owner of the shop, they are the owner of the goods sold, but they collect 300 naira to take it to the park for us. So you need to do proper costing and pricing. The fact that you are selling and not having your costs, you also need to be wary of family members, friends, and the likes that tells you that you should sell and come back for money, or they pay you a token. I think I also made that mistakes because at the end of the day, you collect this money in bits and you can't do anything with it. I don't know if that resonates. Let's say somebody buys something of 500 and your profit is 200 and the person is owing you 500. You don't have profit, you don't have the money. So when they eventually pay you, they pay you 500 or they pay you 200 or they pay you 300 in bits. And at that time, you can't use that money to buy what you want. I don't know if you understand my point now. So what I usually suggest is if anyone is picking, say they pick 10 clothes and they tell you they have so amounts, let them pay for the one that their money can buy and then come back to pick the rest. Or let them pay you your cost price and your transport. Let's say the average cost and transport fare is 700. Collect that 700. Leave the profit of 200 naira for them. They can bring it anytime. So that you will see money to go to market again to go and buy. If not, you won't be able to buy other goods. The current one that you have, you don't have it, you don't have the money with you. So by the time you don't stock up once, twice, you are already building in business. That's just business ethic. And I hope you understand me perfectly. Alright. I hope you learned something today, and I'm hoping that you're going to like, comment, and share this video. Subscribe, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. See you next time. Have a nice day. Bye.